This is part 4 for number 20. Now, this is what you need to do is to show me is, again, if you remember the algorithm is that we allocate memory constants and doubles and all that stuff. This part right here is all the calculations that takes place here. So I'm just going to let me just comment this out. Calculation. Okay, so all the calculation goes here below. Okay, so we just keep this really, really simple so we can see step by step with it as well. Now, third step is we need to get some of the stuff out onto the screen. Okay, out onto the screen. This is where you have to display a lot of the stuff out with it. So after everything below in this code that I have, you're going to display the content to the screen. Okay, here. All right, so everything below here, you need to tell me what's the total income starting out with. This is what I want you to do, the total income of this. And then the next step I'm going to do is I want what the outcome looks like. You tell me what this thing looks like, okay? All right, so I'm going to pause here. I'm going to compile this thing. Give me a second. All right, what I've done is, this is part of part 4, continuing where we left off with this thing. So I want to go back here. I've done everything as much as I can to show you what your code needs to happen with this. Well, I'm going to go ahead and compile this thing. This is what your output needs to look like. It needs to look like this for me, please. All right, is this area when you enter the pay rate, let's say you work at, I don't know, In-N-Out Burger, for example, right? I think they pay like $10 an hour. So let's do $10. Number of hours I worked in week 1, I slaved myself, so I did what? I worked about 35 hours. And then week 2, I had 32. I input in each one of the hours in here, so you can see 37. And then I did 36, and then I did, I don't know, 20 hours. So last week, partying. And then this is what should come up. Total number of hours before tax is this. Net out number of hours is this. This is the clothes, how much I spent on my clothes and other accessories, iPhones. My number of money spent on school supplies, I need to actually save for, not much. And then money spent on buying my savings bond is 360. And then I have spent my additional savings bond that my parents matched with me. So this is what I need for you to have this type of output with it as well. Okay?